Hey everybody, this is OK State 56 with Big Country Gaming, and today I'm going to show you guys how to utilize the APT Editor. I apologize, my daughter's playing right now on the floor, so we're going to see if we can make a quality video, but I just want to show you guys how this works really quickly. First thing first, when you guys download the APT Editor, you have to make sure that you don't have any other copy of the APT Editor on your computer. So the easiest way to do that is to go to File Explorer, pull that up, and you can actually just come up here and search for APT, and then it's one word, so editor. And as you can see, I only have one, so I'm good to go. So otherwise you will get an error, it won't work right, etc. Also, in the such as like an instance with the DB editor and with the AST editor, a lot of those are inside of a folder instead of just by themselves. But with this APT editor, it's got to be directly on your desktop, cannot be in a folder. So, alright, so what we're going to do is you're going to make sure that you decrypt the QKL patch.ast EDAT file via True Ancestor if you haven't already done that. Once you get inside of the patch file, you're going to extract AST file number 5. Then you're going to open AST file number 5, and you're going to extract AST number 13. And then you're going to open file 13, and you're going to get file 64 and file 65. 64 is your .const file, but it's stored in APT format, and 65 is your actual APT file. So the first thing you're going to do is click on 64, rename it, and you're going to rename it as test.const, all lowercase, so test.const. Hit enter. I get this little deal here. Yes, we're going to rename it. 65, you're going to rename this. You're going to rename it as test.apt. Hit enter. Good. So now you're going to double click the APT executable, and it's going to bring up a little window that looks like this. So now you're going to click once on the test APT file, and then you're going to drag and drop it into the APT editor window. So now it shows that. Then you're going to actually tap once on the actual bar up here, and what that does is it reselects the APT editor, and then just click enter. And now you see it's successfully converted everything. It says press any key to continue. So once you've done that, the application will create a test output.xml file that should be now on your desktop, and you're going to exit the editor window. So click X. Obviously I have two monitors, so I'm going to go find that test output file, and here it is right here. So it's right there, plain and simple. So now what we're going to do is you can actually open the new XML file using Notepad+. So I like to just edit with Notepad+. You can see right here, test output, and you've got all your changes here that you can make. Once you've made your changes, you just come up here and save it as you need to. What I'm going to do is I have a file from a friend of mine that I'm going to go ahead and actually rename. Let me try this. I meant to name it OG, but that hurts. original. Okay, so we're gonna rename this as, oops. Cool, I deleted my file. That's okay. Okay, I just wanted to rename this one. I was just gonna copy it. So it's test output .xml. So we're gonna rename it that. And then what we'll do is once you've edited everything and you've made all your changes, we're going to open the APT Editor back up, and that will bring up this little guy. And then you're going to drag and drop the test output XML file into the APT Editor. So you got this. Whoops. Drag and drop it. It says that. If you notice, the bar up here is like kind of a lighter, darker gray color than the black. Once you've dropped it in there, you have to select like we talked about earlier, and then you'll see the little bar is kind of cursing on and off. And then you're going to hit enter. It says successfully converted. Press any key to continue. So once I hit enter, it'll create two new files called test output.apt and then test output const.apt, and you're going to rename those files. So we can go ahead and exit out of this now. I'm going to get those two new files, and let's see here. We've got test output.apt, and we've got test output const.apt. So test output apt is going to be renamed to file 65. So file 1, 2, 3, 65.apt, and then rename file 1, 2, 3, 64.apt, and then at this point those should be good. I would go ahead and re-import these into file 13, AST file 13, then re-import AST file 13 into AST file 5, and then 5 goes into the QKL patch, and then you can go on from there. So, alright guys, if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, enjoy.